Hi guys, it's Anissa. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing something that I promised myself I wasn't going to do for a little bit, but here I am. This is another makeup haul, but I have a mix of drugstore, I have a mix of high-end, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. If you like hauls, I do have a playlist that I will link right up here if you are someone that likes to binge watch, and I also have a whole bunch of other playlists that you can check out. But before we get into this video, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I post every 4 days on this channel, and yeah, let's get into it. I have a lot of stuff from online, and I also have a lot of stuff from the drugstore. The first thing that I am the most excited about in this whole video easily, I finally got my hands on this Nikkietutorials eyeshadow palette. It was a collab with Beauty Bay, and I will just open up the inside for you guys. So beautiful. I'm so excited to test this out. And as you guys know, usually when I do a big haul, there will be a full face of first impressions coming very soon. So I already know for this video, I'm gonna do one eye neutral and then a colorful eye. This was really affordable. It was only 30 bucks, which is actually a lot cheaper than most of the palettes that I have. And I've heard that this is really, really good quality. I absolutely love the packaging, and I like that she put a lot of thought into it. It's not just something that she slapped together. I mean, even as far as the shade names, how they were arranged, the outside, it's everything. So I'm very, very excited to try this. Next is MAC, and I only got one thing from MAC. I have noticed that in my videos, I have a lot of foundation, I have a lot of concealer, I have a lot of powders, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but I really don't have that many blushes. I have about 3 that I rotate through, and I know personally when I watch my favorite YouTubers, I kind of get sick and tired of seeing the same stuff over and over. It's like, okay, we get it. We know you like that concealer, we know you like that blush, so I'm trying to branch out for you guys. And I went ahead and bought this MAC powder blush. This is in the color Raisin. I do not have any blushes this undertone. It's more of a brown, nudie, neutral color. I'm so super excited to test this out, and I actually bought 2 on accident. I bought one from MAC and one from Nordstrom because when I tried to buy the one from MAC, it said that it didn't go through. So I went and placed an order on Nordstrom, and then 2 showed up at my house. So I need to go ahead, hurry up, and return that before they don't let me, because I highly doubt I will go through 2 of these. Along with that blush, I'm actually really excited because they sent me this little pamphlet that has little testers of different shades that might work for me for the Studio Fluid Fix. It's not a priority of mine to pick this up super quick, but once I figure out my color and if I'm ever by a MAC counter, then I'll probably go ahead and get one. I bought one thing off of Amazon, and the only reason I bought this off Amazon is because I could not find it anywhere. I couldn't even find it on the website that this product comes from. I have been looking for another concealer to carve my brows out with. I've been kind of trying to transition over to using pot concealers, but I don't own any pot concealers. No, that's not true. I own those Benefit Boing ones that I hauled in my last makeup haul. They're too thick, but this is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer, and I got the color Caramel. So this is what it looks like in person. And this is what it looked like on the screen. But I've heard that this stuff is really creamy and really full coverage. It's supposed to be a dupe for the NARS concealer, which I'm actually going to pick up during the VIB sale at the end of the month. Hopefully I like this. I'm really excited to use it, and I think it'll be fine because the undertone is yellow. Even though it's a little bit lighter, the undertone matches me, so I think if anything, it'll just give me more of a highlighted brow. I'm going to go into what I got from Sephora. I'm actually a VIB. I've been a VIB since July, and I had no clue, so I'm so excited because now I get to shop that sale at the end of the month. But I just went ahead and picked up a few different things that I have been wanting to try. The first being this Tatcha Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer, and I got the mini because the big one is expensive. And I love how Sephora is offering a lot of minis and a lot of really popular products. That way you can try a little one before committing to a bigger one. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer is supposed to be a dupe for this. The packaging is so cute. I think I paid $20 for this little one. It looks exactly like my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which I absolutely love. I only have 3 cream contours, bronzers, whatever you want to call it. So I wanted to go ahead and add another one to the collection. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Espresso. And oh my gosh, guys, look at this color. It is going to be absolutely beautiful. I already know it, I have no doubt. And I've heard that these are super, super creamy. And I mean, you get a really good, decent amount of product. And I absolutely love her packaging. It's so simplistic, but I like that it's not white. I like that it's more of a cream peach pinky color. So if it gets a little dirty, it doesn't look ratchet. I know this is the most expensive thing that I bought in this haul. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, and this is the color 4 Deep. It looked a lot deeper than this online, but honestly, I think that it's gonna be a really, really good bronzer slash contour just because the undertone is a little bit more on the neutral cool side versus that cream contour is definitely more on the warmer side. So if I ever just wanted to do a powder bronzer, because as you guys know, I've been doing my contour bronzer underneath my foundation, which I've been loving how that looks. But the packaging is so luxurious and cute, and it's huge. I mean, honestly, that's why I really wasn't even that mad about the price, because this bronzer is bigger than most face powders that I own, and you use more face powder on your face than you do bronzer. I'm hoping that I like this, because if not, I will be returning it. And in my next full face, I'm actually really excited because I have some skincare, so prepping that I'm gonna get to show you guys, and I'm actually gonna show you guys me taking off my makeup. You're gonna notice a lot of this stuff in the haul is definitely not new. I'm always late to the bandwagon. I'm always late to the party. I'm that one girl, she shows up and you're like, oh, you finally decided to show up. Yeah, that's me. I went ahead and picked up the One Size Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist along with the makeup wipes. Now these both come in minis, but my thought process on buying the full-size ones is that if I like this makeup dissolving mist, I'm going to rotate this with my Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Oil because I don't want my skin to get too used to it. So I'm hoping that I like this, and if not, I'm gonna force myself to use it all just because it's makeup remover. And then I definitely bought the full size of this one because these wipes are absolutely huge. They're 7 inches by 10 inches, which is almost as big as a piece of paper. They come with 21 wipes, and I'm just so excited to try these guys. I absolutely love Patrick Starr. I would definitely say him, Nikkietutorials, Jackie Aina, and a couple other YouTubers. Anything that they come out with, I would definitely support and buy just because I feel like they are the light in this crazy beauty community right now. First box. Done. I'm going to move on to this next box. I wanted to go ahead and include this Be Perfect Carnival 3 palette, which the video before this is a review on this. I've actually already used it. So if you are interested in seeing my thoughts and everything on that, I will leave a little card right here, but this is the packaging. It is the most beautiful, colorful eyeshadow palette I have ever used. I'm not gonna say too much because I want you to watch the video, but I figured I would go ahead and pop this in here. This retails for $45, I believe, but you get 40 eyeshadow shades in here. I'm going to mention all 3 of these together. So I have been wanting to try the Il Makiage foundation. I'm sure you guys have all heard of it or seen it and you probably just don't know it. It's the customizable foundation. So I went ahead and picked up the foundation. I picked up the primer, which is the most expensive primer that I own. And I also picked up the concealer. My kind of thought process, which this video will be the next video that goes up after this one, I believe. My thought process was, okay, I'm gonna give this foundation a fair shot because I feel like it's been so overhyped that I've grown to hate it. In a way, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna give it a fair shot. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the primer and the concealer because to me, when a brand comes out with a series of products, they're basically telling you if you want the best results, buy them all together. So I wanted to give it a fair shot. You'll have to see if this works, the magic that the price tag has on it. So like I said, be looking out for that video. I might have lied when I said that I was the most excited about trying the Nikkietutorials palette because I have been wanting to try these P. Louise bases for years. And Nikki is the reason that I bought this. I plan on using this with her palette. She raves about these bases all the time, but I remember when I first started watching her, they didn't have a whole lot of shades, but now they have 6 different shades. And I went ahead and picked up 2 different colors. I picked up the shade 6 and I also picked up the shade 0, which is just a white, and then this one is more my color. And then this one I'm gonna use if I'm ever doing a more colorful eyeshadow look, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about these. I feel like you guys kind of get bored of seeing the same products just because I don't have a lot of variation. So I plan on using these 2 in conjunction with my other eyeshadow primers because I only have 2 and these weren't even that much, but you get a lot of product for this to be an eyeshadow primer. That is everything that I bought online. Everything else is physical damage that I've done. I picked the product up and I decided I was gonna buy it. I went to Meijer. I bought 6 things from Meijer. I went ahead and picked up these Real Techniques by Sam and Nick Eye Shade and and blend for shadow brushes. It's just a duo. I really thought that this eyeshadow brush right here would be perfect for blending out my concealer when I carve out my brows or applying a base. So I just wanted to kind of give myself options. So I went ahead and picked up this. I picked up this Studio M Eye Crease brush. And honestly, the only reason that I bought this brush was because I was doing the Carnival palette look, which is already up. And I couldn't get this haul filmed in time, and I knew that if I picked stuff out of these bags, it wasn't gonna go back in the bags. And same thing for this e.l.f. eye contour brush. I'm gonna use this either for my brows or my eyeshadow, so I just picked up these brushes. And then as far as the product goes, I really love the Milani lipstick that I have. It's absolutely amazing. If you guys are looking for super affordable pigmented creamy lipsticks, definitely try Milani. They're amazing. But I'm doing a fall makeup look very soon. It is what it is. So I went ahead and picked up this Milani Bold Matte lipstick, and this is in the color 20 I Am Strong, and it's just a more red color. I mean, it's truly like a good fall color, and I don't have anything except for nude lipstick. So I want to go ahead and use that in that video, so expect to be seeing this also. I also went ahead and picked up another NYX Professional Makeup lip pencil, and this is in the color Nutmeg, which I will swatch all this stuff on the screen for you guys. In my last video, when I used the Carnival palette, I really loved the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick that I had, so I went ahead and picked up another shade in it, and this is just the shade Teddy. This is just more of a brown nude, which I think I'm really gonna end up liking. I also got this NYX Professional Makeup lip pencil, and this is in the color Nutmeg, and this is also more on the brown side. A lot of the lip liners that I have right now are too red or pink, and I really want something brown just to warm up the lips, and especially since it's fall time right now. Target, this bag is full. I'm going to mention two brushes that I picked up first. These are just the Sonia Kashuk brushes, and I got the large powder brush and the medium powder brush. I went ahead and picked this up because I have been doing more loose powder all over my face, and then I thought that this would be perfect for blush, bronzer, just anything that is a little bit smaller than using for all over the face. And these brushes are so soft. And what inspired me to buy these Sonia Kashuk brushes is I watch a girl on YouTube, her name's Jasmine, Juicy Jazz. She's absolutely amazing. And she had mentioned in one of her videos that she used a Sonia Kashuk brush that she bought 10 years ago. But they are a little bit pricey for drugstore. I think they were 20 bucks each. This one I'm actually really pretty excited about too, because I'm trying to compile some products to do a full face nothing over $10. And this right here is just the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. And I remember I used this in my full face using e.l.f. products, and I remember really liking it. I don't know why, but I got rid of it. In that video, they only had a couple shades. Now they have a lot more. This is in the color medium beige, and I just remember really liking this. Just some self-care kind of stuff. I guess I could show you guys this. I have been using the Cerave facial foaming cleanser. When buying that cleanser, I actually was intending to buy this one, the Cerave Renewing SA cleanser. This one is supposed to be really good for problematic, acne-prone, oily skin. So I'm really excited to try this, although I really do love that Cerave facial foaming cleanser. I have been trying to use more natural. I've really been liking the native deodorant. Right now I have the eucalyptus and mint one, and I just wanted an extra one to put in my car or like carry with me. So I went ahead and got this lilac and white tea. So if you're looking for a natural deodorant, this is definitely the way to go. I've tried a couple and I don't like anything more than I like that. Only downside is it's pretty pricey. I think for this tube was $13, and I'm used to paying $3 for a stick of deodorant. The last e.l.f. thing that I bought from Target is this Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist up to 16-hour wear, and this doesn't have a scent, but it's the green bottle. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Urban Decay setting spray, which I never realized how much I loved until I realized that it's the only setting spray that I have repurchased. I'm really excited to see how this compares to that. Next, this is a Maybelline lipstick, and this is in the color 657 Nude Nuance. Y'all know I just cannot stay away. I just think this is gonna be really pretty. I'm trying to find my perfect nude combo, and then I'll share it with you guys once I find it. But this, like I said, this is in the color 657 Nude Nuance. Along with that, I'm so silly that I repurchased this NYX Lingerie. This is in Cabaret Show. I already have this lipstick, so I think I'm just gonna give it to somebody, but I love it so much that I bought it twice on accident. I'm trying to find a more brown lip gloss. One that I really, really want to buy is the Rihanna Hot Chocolate. I'll put it up here. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I'm waiting for the VIB sale. But until then, I just picked up this NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in the color Ginger Snap. I try not to go off of the packaging, but their packaging is actually pretty similar to the color itself. So if this ends up not being like a brown nude like I want it to, I'll just end up giving it to somebody. Since I have been dabbling more with doing my waterline when it comes to makeup, I went ahead and picked up 2 different liner sticks. You can either use these on your eyes or your lips, but these are just the NYX Epic Wear gel liners, which you guys know I love. I just picked up the color Pure White and Deepest Brown, just 2 pretty practical colors. This is going to be more of an everyday, hopefully, if I ever want to smoke a nude look out. And then just this white, something fun for when I do a pop of color or anything like that. And I've heard really good things about NYX eyeliners. And I must have been feeling really special on this day because I picked up this NYX matte liquid liner, which I don't know why, because you guys know I don't even wear eyeliner. I guess this is a sign that it's time for me to grow a little bit more, considering eyeliner is really the only thing that I don't do now. I thought this was gonna be a felt tip, which I think felt tips are easier to use, but this is an actual brush. So I'm debating if I want to use this in my full face of first impressions. I'm gonna have to practice with it a little bit. Second stop is Walgreens. First thing is a repurchase. I've been looking for a new moisturizer just because I want to have a couple that I can rotate through, and I'm about to finish my Murad gel moisturizer, which I like, but it low-key smells like Nair. I couldn't find anything good in the drugstore that I wanted to try, so this is just the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel, which you guys know I love. This is a really good dupe for the Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizer. This one's just a little bit more thin. And now I have my mini fridge, so I'm excited to see how this works when it's cold. This really should not be considered drugstore. I think this moisturizer is like $25, which is really expensive for a drugstore personally, but it works. I'm just going to go ahead and also mention this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Eye Cream. I mentioned in that Carnival palette review that my eyelids are super, super dry, and I think I kind of just ignored it. I know it's because I'm allergic to my eyelash extensions. My eyelids get really, really flaky really easily, so I need to go back to using an eye cream every day when I wake up and when I go to sleep, so I want to give this one a try. I really didn't need to buy this because I have so many eye creams from all the BoxyCharms that I've used, but I was like, look, they match and I have to, and that's just the type of person that I am. I just picked up this Shea Moisture Raw Shea Extra Moisture Detangler, and I realized I don't really haul my hair stuff when I buy it, which I'm going to start. I used to use this stuff a really long time ago, and I just want to use it with a little bit of water and use it as a refresher every day, because I usually use a really light leave-in to refresh my hair on a daily basis. I'm gonna thin it out with some water, and hopefully this will be amazing. I bought some more brushes, and honestly, you guys are gonna make fun of me, but let me tell you, it's just this eye makeup brush set from Walgreens, and the only reason that I bought this is for this middle one right here, because I was like, oh my gosh, that is the perfect size for a cut crease. I'm gonna use the other ones, but I was like, oh my gosh, that is so perfect. You are what I've been looking for. So hopefully it works the way that I want it to. And these are also smaller. They're not as long as your average makeup brush, so these are going to be really, really great for travel. I can create an eyeshadow look using these 6 brushes. You guys are going to make fun of me because I swear to you, I have been trying to love this Maybelline Fit Me loose powder so bad. I have tried it 4 different times in 4 different colors. 40 was too dark for me, 30 is too light for me, so I saw 35 and I was like, you need to work. We have a love-hate relationship, and I have decided that if this one does not work out, we are cutting ties. I cannot keep my hands off of e.l.f. sponges. This is just a highlighting sponge, and it says that this one is best for powders. I bought this one because it has a flat top right here, and it's flat on the bottom. What on earth? The bottom is specifically made for powders, especially since the seasons are changing. This is the second year that my skin has really, I could tell a drastic difference due to the weather. My skin gets a little bit drier during the colder months. So I went ahead and picked up these e.l.f. booster drops, and these are the hydrating ones. They have illuminating ones and hydrating ones, but these looked so perfect, especially for right when I do my makeup. I'm definitely going to be trying to do a lot more as far as prep, because really all I do is wash my face, tone it, and use moisturizer, but I definitely want to try to use a lot more serums and a lot more creams to really get me prepped. I'm even more excited because I went from having 3 blushes to 5 blushes. When I I bought that NYX Sweet Cheeks in Risky Business, which you guys know is one of my favorite blushes of all time, these swatches on Ulta look nothing like the actual blushes. So I was so excited when I finally saw that they have these in store. This is just the NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte Creamy Powder Blush, and this is in the color Bang Bang. These don't really, I mean, I guess they do look the same. This one's a little bit brighter though. The Risky Business is definitely a lot more poppier than this. That's definitely more on the pink side versus this is a more mauve brown color, so I'm not gonna be too judgmental yet. Next is Ulta, last but not least. All right, y'all, so I picked up 6 things from Ulta. The first being this Revolution Pro Blur Stick. This is supposed to be a universal face primer. This thing is huge, guys. It's a whole ounce. All of this is product. And I actually went ahead and picked this up because during quarantine, this stuff went viral on TikTok and I could not find it anywhere. And as soon as I saw it in Ulta, I snatched it up. But I've been trying a lot more of Makeup Revolution stuff and I like what I have tried so far. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of products. This was very, very affordable. I have more than a full face of makeup to try. I could probably do a couple full faces if I really wanted to. I went ahead and picked up this KVD Locket setting powder and I bought a mini one. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Kat Von D at first because that's what it was when I heard about it. But by the time that I got around to wanting to even try her stuff, she became very controversial because she wasn't the best person. Now her brand has been bought. She has nothing to do with it and they changed the name to KVD Beauty. But the packaging is so cute and you get, I mean, you get a lot of product just in this little one. I wasn't really that upset because I was like, this is still a lot. And the perks to having minis that you like is that you can take them when you travel and they don't take up as much space. When I bought the other pink primer from Too Faced, I thought I was buying the Hangover primer because I just saw the pink packaging and assumed, but this is the actual Too Faced Proactive Nourishing Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer, silicone free. I don't know why I haven't bought this stuff before now. This is what I meant. It looks so nice and new right now, so let's see how long it stays like that. Next is this e.l.f. Lock and Liner and Brow Cream in the color Espresso. I heard about this stuff from YouTuber Juicy Jazz, and she has black hair. This looks very, very brown, but her hair is black and it looks so good on her, and she raves about this stuff. My hair isn't really warm. My hair is definitely a more ashy color. It looks almost the same color as my Anastasia, so it should be good, but if not, I will attempt to use it as a eyeliner. Next, I went ahead and just picked up these Clinique Take the Day Off Micellar Cleansing Towelettes for face and eyes. I completely ran out of makeup wipes and now I have 4 different packs of them. I wanted to keep one on my desk, one in my bathroom, and then one in my car. And these come with 50. That is so many. Most makeup packages only come with 20 or 30, so I'm really excited to try this. The last thing in this video, I went ahead and picked up this Real Techniques limited edition Kasmir Dreams powder brush, and it just looks like this, and I thought this would be so cute for even doing underneath the eyes. Just any precision powdering that I want to do on my face, I thought that this would be really, really nice. And I almost bought an IT Cosmetic brush that looks exactly like this, but then I saw this one and I was like, we're gonna pay $10 instead of $30. All right, guys, that is it for today's haul. I know we had a lot of stuff. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see videos like it, I do have a playlist full of hauls. If you're a binge watcher, then that is the perfect playlist for you. But if you guys have any videos that you would like to specifically see from me, let me know. Stay tuned for maybe more than one full face to first impressions because I definitely have enough makeup to do at least 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.